Good morning, friends. This is your friend Yogesh Bhavsar back with one of the small video about how I identified a stock named DB Corporation. Now, a lot of my friends on the Twitter and in my email has been mailing me that, sir, how did you identify the DB reality, DB Corporation at such a early stage and enjoyed such a great returns? So first of all, let me give you a disclaimer that whatever video that we are going to see over here is neither a tip or an advice. I'm sharing this video only for the educational purpose because that's how I identified. I just wanted to show how I did it. It may be right, it may be wrong, but that's my way of doing it. So do not take it as a call or an advice. I shall just show you my process. And the other thing is, I have a wonderful book written for you all that is Relative Strength with Technical Analysis. And you all can go to Amazon or Flipkart and order the book. That would be great learning for you all and a great support for me too. And let us go ahead and let me share you how did I identify it. I did. Let me first share you my screen and let us go step by step. What did I do? So DB Corporation is into media sector. So identifying the sector is much more important first than identifying a stock first. First you need to know where the money is flowing into the sector. Now that is what my book is all about. You find the sector first. So if you read my book, there is a life cycle of the stock, life cycle of the sector. So when you are able to identify the sector correctly, then identifying a stock is a piece of cake. You know what happens? Because out of 7,000 stock, your family comes down to say only 200, 300 stock. And if the sector is smaller, it may come down to only 50 stocks. And with the help of my book strategy that I have shared with you all in relative strength and technical analysis, with help of that, your work becomes even more smoother. So now if you see CNX media sector, what I've got over here for you all guys is that if we notice on the monthly time frame, the sector was taking support in this area. Okay, let's remove this my previous drawing so you will get a better idea what I was thinking about. Just a sec, guys. Yeah. So this is the area that I was looking where, if you see, the sector was consolidating for quite a few months. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 months it consolidated. And if you see the sector has not made a new bottoms from here. So it kept on going up. It went above, showed some strength and came back down, but it did not, follow through the selling. It had a 4 good months of sideways. Now on the weekly time frame, if we see, we got a beautiful, here only. So we got a beautiful breakout of the box. So this was clear that the sector is having a little bit of movement, that there's a possibility that a couple of months or couple of weeks, there can be a movement in the sector. So what did I do? I have created the entire sector list, which I shared with my students and all my followers. So out of that, the same time, I got a breakout in the DB Corporation. Now, if you see on the DB Corporation side, you see the stock is in the downtrend since October 2016, and the stock gave a breakout but was not able to or managed to give a strong closing. We could see a lot of selling in this pressure area. So we come to know that there are good amount of sellers in this particular resistance area. Okay, the stock tried to go up, did not move up. Over here also the stock came down and tried to move above, but it again came a good selling. So somewhat we can say around 165, there were good amount of sellers. But we also know that the stock did not go below this. So this becomes the support and this becomes the resistance for me. And this is what that I have also mentioned in my book. So what happened in this month of July on the weekly time frame? So this is my YTA system, which gives you the cup pattern by itself, and it helps you to identify whether there is a momentum or not. So the stock, so my system gave an identification of cup pattern very early and gave a strong breakout. So now all I had to do was just to put a position at 161 rupees and the stop loss has 141 rupees. If you see, my monthly time frame is showing me positive, which is over here green, denoted by green. And this is the weekly, which also converted into green. And all I had to do was put a buy spot at 161 with a stop loss of 141. And due to the market being bullish in the media sector, what happened is just gave a push to the stock. And the other major, what do we say, major supporting came was the volumes also were rising. And if you see, my relative strength was positive and gave a wonderful support to my thesis or analysis that, I was in the stock for a good amount of time and was confident about it. Maybe my stop loss was around 13%, and the returns turned out to be brilliant of 46%. So 1:4 that we all assume. What the best part about my this YTA system is that still we haven't received any red flag to exit. So I have booked a few couple of positions as a profit, and I'm letting it run couple of positions till I do not get a red flag. So that will help me to stay in the trend as possible. So this was from my end. How did I identify DB Corporation? Thank you guys. Hope you all have enjoyed, and make sure that you all buy my book, Relative Strength with Technical Analysis, which is over here. If you see, if you go into the Amazon, this is my book is. So you can purchase my book. I will put a link of my book into the bottom of my video. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you all have enjoyed and stay tuned. I will come up with my another stock of such analysis very soon. Thank you and bye.